store. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bears will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. Here he comes from inside his own 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. So Baylor's offense will take the first swing of the game. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. Let's see if they can get it done.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Baylor. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Fires to the big fella. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Makes one man miss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. So UCF's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position. When you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Brown will throw it. Gets open down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Knights will hustle to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ashley. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Gentry. Let's take just a minute here and talk about UCF. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
The Knights have this offense rolling. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Past the 30. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down. New set of downs.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Farmer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Working the big fella to the corner. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Quarterback may change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Got his man downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Caught in the backfield. It's around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. The give to Davis. Still running at the 40. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown Bears! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
The kick coverage team was ready and in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take a knee in the end zone. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Brown will throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, going up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
He wants to change this route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Handoff to the lone back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride Davis here. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Bears line it up with a first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. He'll throw it. Back's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Here's the handoff. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front.
Turning on the Jets. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. He's piled up 65 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Got it, looking for a first. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Robinson looking to pass. And now the ball's loose in the end zone. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive work.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finding open areas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Here we go. Do the show. Quick.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Making side adjustments here. Brown wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Farmer. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
You can tell the quarterback didn't do a good job with his eyes. You got to look people off. You got to make sure you move those safeties with your eyes by opening up or pump faking one direction. He didn't do a good job there. The safety capitalized, makes the big INT.
He slings it deep to the left. He's got it along the sideline. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. Slithers into space. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Robinson will throw. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. Lowers that shoulder, delivers. Flying down the right side. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Robinson looking to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Bears will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The give to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Quarterback making adjustments. Brown will throw it. Here's a hit. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Knights in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught over the middle. It's Farmer. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bears!
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Coming out with it, it's Ashley. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. The Knights get enough for the first down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. Floats it out in space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Robinson will throw. Using the quick game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Thanks to grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we've got to show him things are about to be different.
Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He makes the catch. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. He's got it.
I think sometimes offensively you've got to have a bit more awareness of where you are in the field. You've got to feel yourself getting close to the boundary. You've got to settle down. That guy looked like he was a little bit out of control, and as a result, that throw took him out of bounds for no gain.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Complete to start this drive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Baylor. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Bears will snap it on first and 10. Got a man. It's Brown. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Hands it off. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You can tell the pressure starting to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the last scrimmage.
The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to turn the corner on the right. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights have a lot of options on second and inches. Try to get it to the edge. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Pulls it in. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The toss to the outside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Robinson looking to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto the lead late. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Brown wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them, a 5-point lead here in the 4th. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Just find a way to make that first tackler whiff. He's out to the 21. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Moving away from pressure. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. On 4th down, going to the air. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's the pressure. Keeps it and gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Robinson will throw. Bring him the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a